Eggs are often praised as a nutritional goldmine, but what if I told you that the way you're eating them could be putting your health at risk? Many seniors rely on eggs as a quick, affordable, and protein-packed staple, but a single mistake in how you handle, cook, or store them might be undoing all their benefits. The worst part? These errors are surprisingly common, and most people have no idea they're making them. Before you crack your next egg, let's uncover 5 critical missteps that could be sabotaging your health, plus one powerful fix that will change the way you enjoy this everyday favorite. If you are not subscribed, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. 1. Overcooking eggs. When too much heat turns good into bad. Picture this. You're frying an egg, the edges crisping up to a golden brown, the yolk turning a little grayish-green after a long boil, or maybe you're scrambling them on high heat until they're almost rubbery. It's something many of us have done, thinking it's just a matter of preference. But here's where things get interesting. Overcooking eggs isn't just about texture. It alters their composition in ways that may negatively impact your health. When eggs are exposed to excessive heat, the proteins and fats inside them oxidize, creating compounds like oxidized cholesterol. Research, including a study from the Journal of Agricultural and Food Chemistry, indicates that these oxidized compounds can increase inflammation in the body. And for seniors, this is especially concerning. Aging bodies are already more prone to inflammation, which has been linked to heart disease, arthritis, and other chronic conditions. Consider Robert, a 76-year-old retiree who enjoyed his eggs cooked to a crisp every morning. He thought that frying them until the edges were crunchy enhanced their flavor. But over time, he started experiencing bloating and frequent heartburn. At first, he dismissed it as a normal part of aging, but after reading a health article, he realized that overcooked eggs might be contributing to his discomfort. He decided to change things up, soft scrambling his eggs over low heat with a small pat of butter. Within weeks, his bloating reduced, and he felt noticeably more energetic. This wasn't just luck, it was a result of preserving the natural goodness of eggs. Eggs are packed with essential nutrients like vitamin B12, folate, and antioxidants such as lutein and zeaxanthin, which protect your eyes and brain. But high heat destroys these valuable nutrients. The sulfuric smell from an overboiled egg? That's sulfur in the whites reacting with iron in the yolk, forming iron sulfide. While not harmful, it signals a loss of nutrients. The solution: cook eggs gently. Try poaching or soft boiling them. If frying, use medium-low heat and stop before they get too crispy. Small changes can make a big difference in your health. 2. Eating raw or undercooked eggs, a risky gamble. Maybe you've heard the hype. Raw eggs are the ultimate nutrient powerhouse, a go-to for smoothies, or a quick protein boost. Some believe that eating them uncooked preserves all their vitamins and minerals, making them a superior choice. It's tempting to think you're unlocking their full potential this way. But here's the twist. What if that choice is rolling the dice with your health? Raw or undercooked eggs can harbor salmonella, a bacteria that's rare but ruthless, especially for seniors. While a younger person might only experience mild discomfort, an older adult with a weakened immune system could end up in the hospital. Aging bodies are less equipped to fight infections, making foodborne illnesses riskier. According to the CDC, salmonella is responsible for about 1.35 million infections in the U.S. every year, and improperly handled eggs are a common culprit. Consider Margaret, a 68-year-old who swore by her morning raw egg smoothie. She believed blending an egg into her fruit mix supercharged her nutrition. 4 years, she enjoyed the habit, until one morning, when everything changed. Without warning, she was struck with crippling stomach pain, nausea, and fatigue. A trip to the doctor revealed the cause: salmonella poisoning from her raw eggs. The experience was a wake-up call. She made the switch to fully cooked eggs and never looked back. She still got the nutrients, just without the gamble. Her story raises an important question. How many times have we unknowingly dodged a bullet? But bacteria isn't the only issue. Raw eggs contain avidin, a protein that binds to biotin, a crucial B vitamin for healthy skin, hair, and metabolism. When eggs are eaten raw, avidin prevents your body from absorbing biotin over time. Cooking neutralizes avidin, ensuring you get the full benefits. Some argue that organic or free-range eggs are safer, but the FDA warns that any egg can carry bacteria under the right conditions. So how can you stay safe? Cook eggs until the whites and yolks are firm, whether scrambled, boiled, or poached. If you love runny yolks, opt for pasteurized eggs. It's a simple change with big health benefits. 3. Storing cooked eggs improperly, a hidden danger zone. Let's set the scene. You've just made a delicious batch of scrambled eggs. You set your plate down, sip your coffee, and get caught up in the morning routine. Hours later, you remember the eggs and either pop them in the fridge, or worse, leave them sitting out. It might seem like a harmless delay, but this small oversight can create a big problem. Cooked eggs left at room temperature for too long enter the danger zone, temperatures between 40 degrees Fahrenheit and 140 degrees Fahrenheit, where bacteria like Salmonella and E. coli multiply at alarming rates. Within 2 hours, a once nutritious meal can transform into a serious health risk. For seniors, foodborne illness isn't just a discomfort, it's a real threat. Aging bodies don't fight infections as efficiently, making recovery longer and complications more severe. Take George, a 72-year-old retiree who loved meal prepping. Every Sunday, he'd cook a big batch of scrambled eggs, store them in a loosely covered bowl in the fridge, and scoop out portions each morning. It was a time saver, until the stomachaches started. Nausea, cramps, and general unease became part of his routine, and he couldn't figure out why. A friend finally pointed out the problem. Improper storage. Eggs need airtight containers, and leftovers should be eaten within a few days. Once George made these simple adjustments, the stomach troubles vanished. His experience is a reminder. How you store food is just as important as how you cook it. Then there's cross-contamination. Imagine your cooked eggs sitting uncovered next to raw chicken or unwashed produce in the fridge. Bacteria can easily spread, increasing the risk of contamination. Even reheating eggs comes with its challenge. Overdo it in the microwave, and they turn rubbery while losing nutrients. So, what's the best approach? Always store cooked eggs in airtight containers, eat hard-boiled eggs within a week, and finish scrambled or fried eggs within 3 to 4 days. When reheating, use short microwave bursts or a pan with a little water to restore moisture. Simple steps, but they make a huge difference in keeping your food safe and delicious. If you are still watching this video and find these lessons useful, please comment 1 below to let me know that you are still here with me. 4. Using damaged or expired eggs, a sneaky threat. You grab an egg from the carton, give it a quick look, and crack it open. Seems fine, right? But what if that egg had a tiny crack, an invisible flaw, or had been sitting in your fridge longer than you thought? Damaged or expired eggs can be silent threats, carrying bacteria like Salmonella that thrive in compromised shells. While a younger person's body may fight off mild food poisoning, seniors have weaker immune systems, making even a minor infection a serious health risk. Many people don't realize that as eggs age, their protective membranes weaken, allowing bacteria to seep in. The USDA states that eggs can stay fresh for 3 to 5 weeks past their packing date, but that's only if they're stored properly. Temperature shifts, improper storage, or unnoticed cracks accelerate spoilage, turning what seems like a nutritious staple into a potential hazard. Consider Evelyn, a 74-year-old who was careful with her diet but never thought twice about her eggs. One morning, she cracked an egg, noticed a faint odd smell, but shrugged it off and cooked it anyway. A few hours later, nausea and stomach cramps sent her straight to the doctor. The culprit? A bad egg. That one careless moment led to a miserable bout of food poisoning. Determined never to repeat the mistake, she learned a simple trick, the water test. Now, before using an egg, she drops it into a bowl of cold water. If it sinks and lays flat, it's fresh. If it stands up, it's older but still usable. But if it floats? Straight to the trash. Since adopting this habit, she's never had another issue. Storage plays a big role too. Eggs left at room temperature or stored in the fridge door, where temperature fluctuates, don't last as long. The best practice? Keep them in their original carton in the coldest part of the fridge. And cracked eggs? No exceptions. Toss them. If an egg smells or looks off, trust your instincts and discard it. Small precautions can prevent big health risks. 5. Cooking eggs in unhealthy oils, a flavorful foe. The sizzle of eggs hitting a hot pan, it's a familiar, comforting sound. But have you ever thought about what you're cooking them in? If you're reaching for vegetable oil, margarine, or other highly processed fats, you might be adding more than just flavor to your meal. Oils like soybean, canola, and corn oil break down at high heat, creating trans fats and oxidized lipids. Research from the American Heart Association links these compounds to inflammation, heart disease, and even cognitive decline. Serious concerns for seniors who want to stay active and sharp. Frank, a 78-year-old retiree, had been frying his eggs in vegetable oil for decades, simply out of habit. He never questioned it until he started feeling sluggish, dealing with indigestion, and experiencing brain fog. It wasn't the eggs. His body was struggling with the oil. After reading about healthier alternatives, he made a small switch to olive oil. Within weeks, he felt lighter, more energetic, and sharper mentally. A simple change, but a powerful one. The problem isn't just what you use, but how it reacts to heat. Every oil has a smoke point, the temperature at which it starts breaking down, releasing harmful free radicals that accelerate aging and damage cells. Many vegetable oils have low smoke points, making them unstable at frying temperatures. On the other hand, natural fats like butter, ghee, or avocado oil hold up better under heat, adding beneficial nutrients instead of stress to your system. Think of your eggs as a blank canvas. What you cook them in changes the entire picture: flavor, nutrition, and long-term health. Swapping processed oils for healthier alternatives like extra virgin olive oil, butter, or even coconut oil can make a real difference. It's a small shift, but one that can help keep your body stronger and your mind sharper. So, the next time you reach for that bottle of oil, take a second look. What's really in your pan? So, where do you stand with your eggs now? We've uncovered some surprising mistakes. Overcooking robs nutrients, raw eggs pose risks, improper storage invites bacteria, expired or cracked eggs can sneak in trouble, and unhealthy oils turn a healthy meal into a hazard. But here's the good news. Making simple tweaks, gentler heat, proper cooking, better storage, freshness checks, and healthier fats can keep eggs as a nutritional powerhouse in your diet. Now, it's your turn. What's one thing you've learned today that you'll start practicing? Maybe you'll stop overcooking your eggs, switch to better oils, or pay more attention to storage. Drop a comment below and share your takeaway. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support helps us bring more valuable insights your way. See you next time.